children retiring from being with my mother, I said, let me get on here and talk to y'all, and let's talk about the art of seduction. Right? I see a lot of young brothers out here outside, and they talking about how they struggling, how a woman don't like them for them, and they struggling to keep a woman enamored with them. They act like, oh, these women only want the wrong guys. All this, that, and the third, And I'm like, let me talk about the real reason why some men aren't able to keep a woman interested in them. It's because they don't understand the art of seduction, right? It's an art to talking to a woman, to keeping a woman interested in you, and a lot of brothers do not understand, I guess, what it takes to keep a woman interested in you. So I'm going to go over those things real quickly for y'all today. Now, I'm talking like this because I know it'll be odd for some people if once the live stream finishes, some people will go back and listen to the video. And it's kind of odd for me to just watch me sitting for 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes and not saying anything. So I ain't going to do that. I talk from the very beginning. But I'm going to get more into the conversation as people come on in here. What's going on, y'all? Please hit the like button as y'all come on in. I appreciate it if you hit the like button as y'all come on in. It means a lot to me, man. So happy Sunday to everybody. Hope everybody doing well. I'm chilling out, relaxing. Gonna watch this Lakers game tonight. But in the meantime, we're going to talk about the art of seduction when it comes to women. Y'all talk to me as y'all come on in here too, man. Please say something to me as y'all come in. I talk back. But I appreciate y'all coming on here on a Sunday. A lot of y'all probably, it's y'all time to relax and unwind, and y'all coming on here with me. But that means a lot to me, right? So I'm always grateful for that. Hope everybody doing well. I'm going to wait a few more minutes till a few more people get on in here. And I'm going to start talking about the art of seduction and the art of seducing a woman for real. I'm not saying I know everything about it, but I know quite a few things about it for sure. I learned a lot from the men around me. The main influence, or the main man that was around me, my father, taught me a lot about what it takes to keep a woman intrigued with you, what it takes to keep a woman's attention, what it takes to gain a woman's affection, what it takes to gain a woman's respect. And I'm not going to sit on here and talk what these other fake alpha males get on here and do. It's a lot of fake alpha males on YouTube that come out here and talking about, they act like you got to be super disrespectful to keep a woman intrigued with you. That's not how they go. It's not how it goes at all. So you're not going to see me spewing no type of rhetoric like that. I'm going to tell y'all the real stuff. Okay? Now, we got 9 people in here. Y'all, please hit the like button for me as y'all come on in. Appreciate it if y'all do it because it helps this channel out a lot. And it helps me out in the YouTube algorithm. For sure. Got 10 people in here. What's going on, y'all? Iron Will, salute, bro. Just found your channel recently. Enjoying the content. I appreciate you, man. It mean a lot to me, man. It mean a lot to me, boss. So I posted a video probably like a few hours ago talking about the art of seduction. And what I noticed is a lot of young brothers, they don't know the importance of conversation with a woman. And I'm not talking about, do you smoke? Do you drink? What's your favorite sex position? Being able to be well-versed in conversation, not just about sports, not about should we go 50-50, who should get their plate first. No, being able to talk about a lot of different things, from life stuff, from life advice, to being able to have talks about stuff going on in the world news, entertainment news, so on and so forth. And being able to carry a conversation well. You know what I mean? Not a person that just, you're a drag, like the woman got to carry the conversation. In conversation, you can make this woman laugh. You can make her smile. You're a charming person. You got charm with yourself. You're not a robot. No woman likes a robotic man. It just is a straight robot and they're just dull. You know what I mean? You could be a nice looking guy. You could have a lot of money. You could have a great career. I'm trying to think of some other things. Yeah, you can have riches and all of that. But if you're not a person who has good conversation skills, if you're not a person who can make a woman laugh, at some point she's gonna be like, oh, I'm not interested anymore. You know what I'm saying? You could be a good person, but if you can't make a woman laugh, you can't have good conversation. Oh, it's gonna be over with pretty soon. She's gonna not be interested. She's gonna be disinterested pretty soon. You know what I'm saying? So I find it that if you're well versed in conversation across a lot of different things, you do well. You're able to make a woman laugh and make her smile. You're able to compliment this woman in conversation, not overly doing it. You'll be all good, man. You'll be all good. A lot of men too, a lot of these young dudes listen to a lot of these YouTubers. And again, I'm a YouTuber, so I'm not using YouTuber as a derogatory term. But you got dudes telling young men it's simping if you give a woman a compliment. Like, are y'all out of y'all mind? Seriously. Let's be for real. Complimenting a woman is simping. It's the stupidest stuff in the world, leading these young men astray. And they out here missing out on really good women. And I'm not acting like, listen, I'm never going to get on here on YouTube and act like it's not women using men out here. It's not women just out here strictly trying to talk to men for solely what they have, because it is. You know what I mean? I'm not going to act like that. But there are really good women out here who are valuable, who have good morals, so on and so forth. And a lot of men are missing out on these women because they listening to these fake alpha males on YouTube telling them don't compliment a woman. They're just ridiculous, man. Hold on, Michael Mickles. I appreciate that so much, bro. Thank you for that donation, man. It mean a whole lot to me. It mean a lot to me and my family. He says, been loving the content. I even watch the videos when I don't even know the people you're talking about. It ain't an easy grind building a channel, but I pray for your success. God bless, bro. Bro, bless you, man. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, man, I've been trying to grind out this channel for a while now. After I lost my job last year, in the middle of last year, it's kind of just been like an overdrive, me just trying to dedicate everything to the channel and build it up, man. And I appreciate people like you recognizing the grind and blessing me like you have, man. Thank you for liking the content and enjoying it. So I really appreciate that, bro. Blessings to you and your family and you and yours as well. So yeah, man, like, it's just a lot of men, they don't understand the art of charming a woman, man. You got men thinking like if you give a woman roses or something that you simping. Like, what are we talking about, bro? What are we talking about? Like, show a woman that you're intrigued with her. Like, show a woman that you're interested. You know, have good conversation skills. Don't just make your conversation about sex. If that's all you can talk about, it's a wrap. It's a done deal. She gonna know, oh man, that's all he know how to talk about. It's over with. You know, hygiene is important. I grew up with a father. My dad is a cologne connoisseur. Naturally, being around my father, sneaking his cologne off when I was going to school and spraying it on me and all of that, he knew I was doing it, whatever. He didn't care. I became a cologne connoisseur. Making sure you smell nice when that woman hug you. She get a whiff of you. She want to take you all in. You know, she want to hug you tight because you smelling good. You smelling nice. You know, you smelling fresh. You smelling clean. She love hugging you. It's the art of seduction. Making sure you smelling good, making sure your teeth is brushed, your breath is fresh. You can't be out here with funk breath and smelling stink and think you're going to be out here getting a woman enamored with you. No. Make sure you're brushing your teeth, and then you got some gum if you've been eating or something along the way. Your breath is fresh. You smell that mint come off you when you talking. You know, you ain't got to look like Boris Kojo. You ain't got to look like a young Denzel Washington. You ain't got to look like Morris Chestnut all the time. But it's the art of seduction with this stuff. Like, you got to, you know, make sure you smelling like, man, listen, I'll be spraying cologne on my coat. my shirt, all that. Man, the woman hug you, she what? She don't want to let you go. You know. Also, man, take an interest in what the woman is interested in. Like, you see that she like that. Okay, I see that you like to paint. Hey, first date, hey, let's go to a paint sip event. You know, she see that you listening to her, you paying attention to what she like, you paying attention to things that she said that she's into. You know, she's I'm trying to think of something. She likes pottery. You take her to a pottery class or something like that. And I ain't saying you gotta drop $300-400 at all. It's stuff on Groupon for pottery and paint sip. You know what I mean? It's things like that, little things, man. You see the woman like, I'm trying to think of some other activity. You see she likes skating, even if you can't skate. You say, listen, baby, I can't skate, but I know it's something you like. Man, she gonna think the world of you if you do that. She gonna try to hold your hand out there skating. Even if she can't skate, she gonna say, man, we can. She gonna really be like, yo, he's really trying. He likes me, you know, so on and so forth. A lot of dudes just know how to, and they only know how to use talking points from these fake alpha males. Like this is the number one thing that'll get dudes in trouble for sure. I didn't seen dudes listening to these channels that say stuff like a woman ain't shit. She trash, she garbage, she ain't nothing but makeup, trashy makeup, fake hair, fake eyelashes, all of that, and they go bring that to a date. Again, wrong. No. Do you think them dudes, I be like, yo, do y'all think these dudes that's talking like that on YouTube, do you think that's how they acting and conducting themselves in dates? You think they going on a date with a woman, y'all women ain't y'all ain't nothing, y'all trash, y'all got fake hair, fake eyelashes, did that, like, no, they not. They like, a woman that got sense and she's got self-esteem gonna say, no, man, I gotta get up out of here. That's all he wanna talk about is how the woman ain't nothing, how they trash, how they should be kissing his feet when he comes to the door. No, that's not how you supposed to do that, bro. You know, and again, I'm never advocating for a man to be. I ain't advocating for no man to be paying no woman you don't know, paying a mortgage, paying all the bills. None of that crazy stuff. I'm never advocating for a man to be spending $300-400 on a first date. You don't even know the girl. None of that. I'm not advocating for you to be ripping your pockets off and nothing. But it's just like, it's small things, you know, that'll help you go along the way when it comes to dating. And a lot of men have lost the art of seduction when it comes to that. Like, being able to have interest, you know, you're interested in different music, so on and so forth. I like a lot of different music. There are a lot of women share their interest. I like neo soul. The neo soul music is my favorite subgenre. And what neo soul music? That is like, man, that pull on a woman's heartstrings. You like that neo soul music, or you know, having varied interests, being a versatile individual, not a person that just you only one way, all that ain't gonna work, man. It ain't gonna work, man. You be able to make a woman laugh, make her smile. You know, she feel like you're engaged with what she's saying. You're paying attention to her. You're not just going and you're not listening just to refute every single thing coming out of her mouth. You're not taking them content, the stuff from fake alpha males and bringing it to dates, telling the woman you ain't ish, you're trash, you garbage. Like, no, man. I'm not, again, when I say this, I'm never advocating for no man to let no woman run over them, nothing, because I don't live my life like that. And I never will. I will never I'm not advocating for a man to do everything a woman tell him to do, or everything she say, none of that. So I'm never going to be telling y'all to do that because I don't advocate for that. I don't advocate for things I wouldn't want my own son to do, right? But what I'm saying is that there are things that a lot of men have lost, like they've lost doing. You know, my father, man, my father had me giving girls roses in high school. I'm just being real with y'all, you know, because he understood the importance of romance with a woman, man. Women like romance. I ain't saying you got to be just super over the top, the most romantic dude in the world. But it's something, hey, man, you know, you get a girl some flowers. You know a girl likes something. As simple as knowing a girl, you go to the store and you getting something for a girl. You just don't think about yourself when you go to the store. That go a long way. She know you was thinking about her. You had her on her mind when you was at the store. You know what I mean? Those things, they go a long way. Just going to the store, you know she like a certain item from the store, snack or something like that. You get that for her. Her heart gonna be fluttering because she think, man, he was really thinking about me. He was thinking about me. He had me on his mind. That's the art of seduction. You know? For real. Like those type of things, those things go a long way. And I think a lot of men, they miss that. You know, they don't understand that. And those things are extremely, extremely helpful. For sure. Hold on, y'all. But yeah, man, I see dudes that be like, yo, these women ain't this, that, and the third. I'm like, man. He said, yeah, my parents wouldn't let me be ran by a woman either. Keep up the good work. Your messages. I'm looking at y'all stuff now. Brothers have to be in shape also. He said, and the teddy bear guy was in, that era is over, especially here in Southern California. Yeah, that helps a lot, man, being in shape and stuff. She said, nothing sexier than a good smelling man. That's what I'm attracted to. The guy I'm dating. Buy a woman a gift. Let a woman know she's a pretty. Yeah, for sure. In order to properly charm a woman, you have to actually be into her in the feminine aspect of women, period. So that eliminates many men. That's true. That's true for real, man. Yeah, that's true, you know. But yeah, smelling nice, taking care of yourself, and showing a woman that she's thought about. For real, to be able to be able to allow her to really be take to you, you know? And a lot of guys, it's a lot of men that don't understand that. Not gonna lie, when I talk to a woman, I think of something to say after his freestyle. Yeah, man, but my father, he did a great job, I believe, of getting me and my brothers to understand the importance of romance. You know, even I'm being real with y'all. Like, I can't say all of this on here. I got to take it to Patreon. Like, brothers, a lot of brothers have zero romance in them. Like, it's just out of them all the way. And so, and it's the romance is out of everything that they do. They don't even think about it. Even when it comes to making love to a woman, it's a lot of humping, you know? So, yeah, man. I see it and I'm like, man, a lot of things that men, a lot of men have lost a lot of the art of seduction with a woman, man, for real. He talking about ain't no romance. See, you go, my line, brother, cut it out, LB. Cut it out, LB. But yeah, it's an art to it. And if you know about life and you know how you really supposed to be, if you really want to find a good woman, there's certain ways you gotta be. There's certain ways a good woman is not gonna be attracted to a man. They got a problem paying for the first date. Let's be for real, man. You got a problem if you asking a woman out, bro. Pay for the first date, bro. That leaves a good impression. Y'all ain't gotta go to a 5-star restaurant. Y'all ain't gotta go to dang on Steak 48. None of that, you know. But yeah, if you asking a woman out, you gotta pay for the meal, bro. Come on, man. That's gentleman-like behavior. Oh, opening the door for the woman, all of that. That stuff is like, for real, it's the art of seduction. And a lot of dudes just be, man, I ain't doing nothing for these heifers. These heifers ain't getting shit from me. And they ain't think you finna get a good woman. What you gonna get is, for real, you mess around, get you a hood booger. If you into hood boogers, you're gonna get one of them. Or you're gonna get a woman with low self-esteem, you know, who really doesn't understand or value herself that much. So yeah. Demetrius Russo, what's going on with you, boss? What's the word? A trauma bond is what? Yeah, or a trauma bond for real, you know? That's a fact. People online act like every woman operates like a video vixen. That's a fact. A lot of dudes online act like every woman act like a video vixen. Jesse Wade, they just come at women with their wallets. Yep. 100%. Because even if you got a whole lot of money, if you don't have any charm or charisma about yourself, that woman is not going to be enamored with you. just throwing up, you got this money and that money. And a lot of that come from this scamming culture that's going on with the youth. Think if you just got a bag, that's it. Listen, man, it's women that cheat on rich dudes all the time. It's women that turn away their user that'll just like, okay, let a rich dude take them out and all of that, and they go somewhere where the dude don't got that much money, but he's charming. He can hold a great conversation with a woman. He can make her laugh. All of that. That's an art to doing that, man. Making a woman laugh, being able to be. See, I'm not trying to toot my own horn when I say this. I'm quick with it. So I have quick wit. So I don't know how to like crack a little joke here and there. And I don't say offensive jokes, rude, obnoxious jokes. Like some brothers don't know how to tell a joke without being obnoxious and being rude. Like some brothers got to learn etiquette. That's another thing too, you know? So yeah, I've heard many women say rappers are so boring in person. Hey, listen. I've known girls who dated rappers and dudes from around the way, local rappers, semi-big rappers or whatever, and said that they were boring. All they knew how to do was spend money and buy clothes and stuff and buy expensive meals. Didn't have no personality. And I'm sorry, you can even be a good person. You can be attractive, but if you don't got no personality, it's over with. Nobody want no dang on butter knife. Ain't no woman gonna want no butter knife. And I ain't saying you gotta be no dude that walk on the wild side and live dangerously. I ain't saying you gotta be no street dude at all. But personality, you know? You're not just a robot. You're a person who can engage with a woman and just, you know, it's all good. But yeah, a lot of younger guys have lost the art of seduction all the way, man. Because like I said, that cologne thing, that's a real thing. That's a real thing. In college, I had conversations with women start based upon how I was smelling. And then it went from there. You know? And it went from there. High school, it happened to me like that. Based upon what I had on, cologne I had on me. I was using my dad cologne and stuff. I'm coming up in there with the right stuff on. Woman say, you smell good. And we strike a conversation. And then me being able to hold court with that woman and have a good conversation with her. She ain't bored. She's able to laugh and joke. And we get the going from there. Calvin, not the Michael Jordan cologne. Not the Michael Jordan or the Obsession. Like you said, that's the old school cologne. The Obsession, Michael Jordan, you know what I'm saying? Nah. Spending money on a woman you like is not about spending money. It's about romance, right? It's about romance, man. You know, spending time together. So I ain't talking about spending $300-$400. Now I ain't talking about none of that. Nothing like that. But you know, spend a little something. Let's go out, take on a nice little outing. Take on a nice outing and enjoy some time with her. It's all good, man. And a lot of dudes, they listen to these dudes, they be telling them they don't get no woman nothing. Every woman is a hoe. All of them bitches. And they think they're going to apply that into their dating life and bring that to a date. Man, this dude on YouTube say, all y'all women ain't ish. Y'all nothing. So that's how I'm going to treat you. And how you think you're going to get a good woman, bro? How you think you're going to find a woman who really for you talking like that? A woman that got sense, at least. You know? The sense of smell is a natural aphrodisiac. Hey, listen. Women was letting us get away with Axe spray. Facts. Because I used to use that essence. The one that Axe spray called Essence. What? Do you know how many compliments I got off that in high school and in college at times? You know, when we broke, we ain't got no cologne real quick. You run to Walmart or something, get you a little Essence, little Axe spray. What? I sprayed it on, put it in my coat, put it on my neck, on my shirt a little bit. We good to go. You know, and you be straight. So yeah, it's just a lot of that smell thing. It really is really big, man. But again, my father taught me the importance of like hygiene and stuff. So you can't be out here stinking. Think you finna just get you a woman. That ain't gonna go down. Man, Iron Will, bro. I appreciate that, brother, man. That mean a lot to me, man. For real, mean a lot to me and my family, man. He said, you right, bro. It's way too many channels putting women down as if we don't need them to continue mankind. Yes, bro. And again, I'm not finna be one of them channels, man. I love women, man. Women have been, I'm telling y'all, bro, in my lifetime, bro, black women have really, like, covered me in my life. Like, I'm not saying that for for kudos or applause. I'm talking about not even just black women I was romantically interested in. People, black women in my family, black women who are my friends, covered, like black women covered me, man. I ain't gonna be on here just trashing them left and right, all that. Like, no, man. And they did it because essentially they knew I cared about their well-being. So they cared about mine. And we need each other out here, man. Every video can't just be us trashing it. Women ain't ish, men ain't ish. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah, man. So I don't spit that rhetoric on this channel. Now, if a woman do something egregious, I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna call it out. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna call it out. I'm gonna talk about it if a woman do something egregious. But this is not no He-Man woman haters club, And a lot of YouTubers turn into that because, unfortunately, Iron Will, you know it like I do. Only the extremists. If you notice, the extremists, their YouTube channels get big. If you hate women, you get big. If you just absolve a woman for everything, if you don't hold her accountable for nothing, you get big. So it's just like no gray area, no balance within it, But like you said, we need women, man. We ain't got to do all that, be down in them and everything like that. Avoid who you like. Let it sink in from there. Don't use too much cologne, though. It's a subtle smell. Yeah. Not too much. Not too much. For not too much cologne. Don't drown yourself in it. Hold on. Ali said, Iron Will, hold on. He said, I have 4 sisters and a lot of black women in my family, so I take offense to those channels that disrespect black women. No tolerance for it. Yeah, man. Same for me, man. I got 3 sisters. 3 sisters. I grew up around a lot of great women. You know what I mean? Grew up around a lot of great men as well. So, but grew up around a lot of great women, and I ain't for all of that. I don't have that hatred in my heart for women like other people do. I don't. Because a lot of black women really, really looked out for me at different points in my life, man. And a lot of situations where I was like, yo, it was crazy. And the woman covered me. Ali said, just flipping through streams, and I'm curious what your channel's about. Ali, I talk about a lot of different things, Ali. I talk about sports. I talk about life. I talk about my life experiences. I talk about dating things, dating tips, and so on and so forth. Talk about just a variety of stuff, a variety of things. What else I'm missing? Entertainment news, world news. Yeah, a lot of stuff. I got content for everybody, Ali, and welcome to the channel. I appreciate you being here. John knows Versace for home has always been a winner in my book. Women love that. And, that you fresh, that you fresh, boy. And that blue bottle, John. I gotta have it. But y'all know my favorite. Y'all know my favorite. That Yves Saint Laurent. That YSL. I'm telling y'all, it's a game changer. You put that on around a woman, she gonna melt. If I'm lying, then I'm flying. And as y'all can see, my feet are firmly cemented to the ground. She says, oh, cool. I really liked your energy, so I was curious. I appreciate it. Getaway say it's always a certain type of Negro that have those black women slander channels, for sure. That Dior Sauvage overplay. Yeah, I think it got really popular very quick. The Sauvage. And so a lot of people were used to the smell because it got popular very quick. It's still a very good smell. Smells very good. But I think it got popular and a lot of people just went to get it. A lot of girls were buying it for their man. A lot of men went to go get it and people just start smelling it frequently. And so when things become, I guess, frequently used, people be like, oh, it's now it's like oversaturated or whatever. But it's still a really good smell. Still smells really, really good. I got some Sauvage. Confidence is your best cologne, but it doesn't hurt when you smell. That's a fact. Confidence is your best cologne. Having confidence helps. Being confident when you're speaking to a woman and so on and so forth. But the cologne does. It is an aid for sure. Somebody said, not like Aaron said, man, I ran into your video from you about to work for Cutco. Yeah, man, them Cutco knives, they got me, dog. Well, they almost did. I got up out of there. In time, but they almost got me. Oh, man. My bad, y'all. But yeah, so I've been putting up a nice amount of content today. a lot of things. I'm probably gonna do something else tonight as well. Gotta have variety. Also, can't be wearing freshies in the wintertime. Yeah, gotta have different things for different occasions. Different cologne for different occasions, man. But I learned the cologne thing from my father. My father was a cable contractor, and he always wore cologne. He would sweat, and hold on. She said, have to head to work here in a few minutes, but I'm going to subscribe so I can catch other lives. I appreciate that, Allie. I thank you for subscribing. You know, got a lot of good content for you for sure. Live stream is tonight, dog. Okay, cool. What time you going live, DeAndre? Roy was working for them when Rory said he was going working for Cutco, selling them knives. Well, they got all of us. They got all of us with that. But yeah, my father was a cologne guy. He was a cable contractor. So with him having the cologne on, he would be sweating, and then the cologne would just come off of him. It would emit off him when he was sweating and stuff. You know, he didn't drown himself in cologne, but he wore cologne, and he was going into people's houses doing cable. He liked to smell good, even though he was doing like some sweaty work. Even when he was climbing the poles and going to people's houses, running wire and stuff, he smelled good. And them women be tell my father, you smell so good. What is that? You smell so good. My dad knew what he was doing. But yeah, okay, 7:30. Got you. Okay, cool. Man. But yeah, so it's an art to it, man. A lot of brothers, you gotta understand, man. You can't just come and ask a girl, do she smoke, do she drink to death? No, man. She gotta see that you are into her, and you like her as well as she likes you. You know, when you have the right fragrance to match your pheromones, the game changes. Hey, John be in here talking that talk, my boy. John, we right here. We right here. John, you from DC or Baltimore? You from Baltimore? I think you told me you from Baltimore or DC. Somewhere in that area, you told me. My bad, I'm drinking this water. What Big Boy say on ATL? I'm a little parched. A little parched, brother. ATL, my movie, y'all. My bad. DC, but went to undergrad. Got you from DC. What's going on, Slim? Slim? Yeah. Hey, yo, DC boy Lamont put on a great fight last night, man, against Tank Davis. Lamont looked good. He looked good in that ring, man. He put on a good performance. For sure. DC boys be saying Slim and stuff, you know? Not gonna lie, he did his thing. He did, man. He did. I gotta give it to him, man. Young dude went in there and fought. The battle of the beltways. What that mean, John? Is that like, you know, y'all like a skip and a hop from DC, you know? I mean from Baltimore. My fault. Yeah, I had to get on Tank Head just a few minutes ago. I uploaded a video and I was talking about him and his love for Ryan Garcia, Trash and Devin Haney and all of that. Look at Devin. And Ryan got up in there talking about Tank lost. I worked in DC last year. I loved it so much. The swag, the food, culture was amazing. Shout out to DC, man. Shout out to speaking of the art of seduction. I remember when I went to go visit Howard University on that college tour. And man, let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. Hey, the art of seduction, it would have worked well in DC with how them women was down there looking finer than the ticket on the dashboard. Finer than frog hair. All right. And I was like, man, listen. Man, listen. I'd have I'm in there like, yo, I was like 17. I'm in there like, boy, oh my God. This was up in here? this was up in here in college? Not racist, I'm talking trash to Keyshawn Davis. What they say? He said, yeah, a lot of women in DC. He said, oh yeah, they fine. I'm up in there. I'm at Howard. I'm in people having little house, little dorms, little sets, little parties in a dorm room. I'm going up in there. Oh boy, young me to be a young boy. I mean, I'm still young. I'm 32, but you know what I mean. At the time, I'm 17, 18. You got the bad Eritrean, Ethiopian joints too. Yeah. What that East African woman. No love for the ex Dark Temptation. The Dark Temptation is the chocolate one, right, Calvin? Yeah, that was smooth too, Calvin. I remember that one. That was the chocolate one, right? With the chocolate little hint to it. Calvin, no. Every time I hear the name Calvin, I think about dude from Paid in Full, who I didn't like. Tell me something. Remember he told Ace, "That's not gonna get you that ass." I work with a 50-year-old look like Ari. No lie, for real. That's another art now. Getting an older woman. That's another art. You know what I mean? I'm gonna lay that out on a YouTube video for y'all. Getting an older one. I think I've done that before. I did before. Gaining the affections of an older woman. There's some art to that too. That we gonna talk about. They got Silver Spring and U Street on lock. Got you. They were calling him a crybaby because he spoke about his opponent being, oh wow. Go figure, DeAndre. You know, figures they would call him a crybaby if you're talking about the racism. Yeah, instead of talking about the racist act, we're gonna call the black dude that's calling out the racism, we're gonna call him racist. It figures, you know. It checks out. He said them East African girls, I work front desk at a hotel. Yeah. Man. I remember I believe King Los woman, Lola Monroe. I believe she was from Eritrea or Ethiopia or something like that as well. She was nice. Nice looking woman. King Los could rap. Yeah, he was a Baltimore dude. He could rap too. Just struggled making hit songs per se, but he could rap his butt off though. Or pure lyricist all the way around. One of the best freestylers I ever seen in my life. But yeah, man. But yeah, it's I'm gonna do a live stream about trying to getting the affections of an older woman over here. I'm 32. Look. I'm 32, but the older women always used to like me though. The older women always used to like me. Like, and I think that's because I have an old soul. Like my father is an older gentleman, so his spirit and soul is in me. So I would carry myself like my father and my brother. I got a brother that's 9 years, God rest his soul. One of my brothers that passed away was 9 years older than me. I got a brother that's about I got a brother that's 17 years older than me. You know? So being around these older gentlemen shaped me for real. Oh yeah, Lola fine. She from DC. She from DC. Okay, seen her a couple times when I was a little younger. I didn't know she was from DC. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Oldest I'm gonna say the oldest that has tried to get at me. I've had women in like they late 40s try to get at me. When I was 17 years old, I had a 24-year-old woman trying to really get at me. When I was 19, I had like a 27, 28-year-old woman really trying to be my girlfriend. So, yeah. You know, so it was, it's been older women that have approached me for sure. But again, that's just because I got an old spirit. He said, yeah, bro, the way you talk, you would think you're older than you are. Yeah, man, my father is like I learned a lot from him and having older siblings, and my father being an older gentleman. He's much older. My father's much older than my mother. So, yeah. Yeah, for early what? Yeah, man, I didn't have a 51-year-old trying to shoot at me before. Yeah, you see dude talking about that crazy. I would never say nothing like that, TG. I would never say that. But still an amazing, yeah, man. Like for real. It's older women that look very youthful, all of that. So yeah. You say you're dang cute. Your smile is that. I appreciate it. Yeah, you can't front on them older women, man. You can't do that. For real. I ain't. You can't front on them. It's some nice looking older women, very nice looking, that you would never even think that they age. And they be smelling good, all of that. For real. Truth be told, I think women are the most beautiful in their 30s, in my opinion. Yeah, I've seen some, bro. I've seen a woman that was 51 years old that you wouldn't believe was that old. I've seen one that old, you would be like, you're lying to yourself. You would tell me I'm lying if I told you this woman was 51 years old that I've seen. Truth be told, I think women, said Mills. Yeah, let me say that, Zero. I sure about to say, is TG a what? Hey, Zero. I'm about to say, are you a woman? Are you a woman saying this to me? You know what I mean? I still about to say this, Zero. Are you a woman complimenting me like this? She say yes, I'm a woman. And it was in my mind. I was about to say, I hope you're a woman saying this to me now. If they don't have any baby daddy drama or crazy kids, got their mind right, they're some of the best women you can experience, and they will give you the best game on ladies, period. Facts, for sure. He said, okay, look at Zero. Oh my God. Y'all are hilarious, man. Y'all hilarious. Oh man. I'm waiting for my mama to call me. Cause my mom has she got my two little ones. Well, my daughter 14, so she's not no little. She's not so little, but my son is 4, so yeah, my mom got them. So she gonna be dropping off the pack. She's gonna be returning my packages pretty soon. Wait, so y'all young bucks think 40s are old? No, that's not old. That's not old. You know what I'm saying? 40 is not old at all. I think he was just speaking from the standpoint of like what's older than me. So I'm 32, but that's not old at all. Not old at all. But when I was like, and a lot of people, I'm gonna say this too. There's a lot of people that think I'm younger than what I am. There are a lot of people who think I'm not in my 30s yet. So that's a whole nother thing. That's because I ain't started getting facial hair until I was probably like 24, 25. He said on one of my birthdays, some years back, a cougar invited me to her table for champagne, and they say she treated me to brunch. He crazy. Yo, Mac, Whack 100 is an agent of chaos. Did you see how he was talking to Rockstar after the Black Sand situation? I didn't see it. I saw like the videos that were titled like Whack was going off on him or something like that. But I didn't listen to the video or watch the videos yet. I'm gonna check them out though and probably do a video on it. But you know, I made a video talking about how much of a agent of chaos Whack 100 is for sure. Yeah. No, man, 40's not old though, man. Not at all. Not at all. You know, I got a brother that's in his late 40s. So, you know, my dad's son. Like as I told y'all, my dad is an older gentleman. Much older than my mom. Would you consider Jay Hurts an old soul? 100%. Yeah, that is why all women love him. He got an old spirit. Like, I do think, and correct me if I'm wrong, Lap of Luxury. She probably could answer this. I think you said you were older. So, yeah, when a man has a older soul, a spirit that's kind of like unique to what a woman of a certain age group she connects with, it does make a man attractive. You know what I mean? So that does make a man attractive to a woman. It makes a man attractive to a woman when he got a spirit that's kind of like something that she could recognize. Jalen Hurts has an older spirit, and a lot of women, you know, in their 40s or 50s, recognize the spirit that he has. You know what I mean? My man's come in with the Kango with the hoop earrings. Now I got hoop earrings. I ain't been wearing them in a minute, but I got hoop earrings. My father used to wear the hoops. You feel me? And when I went to Mississippi, the boys down there had the hoops in, you know, too. But thought they was pretty cool and pretty smooth, you know. But yeah, man. And you say, where would you say black don't crack? Appreciate that, Sharon. The ages don't seem as old the closer we get to them. Facts. What's my Cash App? Got you. Yeah, YouTube do be taking a percentage of the stuff. My Cash App is $ Mac MAC Miller #5. So $ Mac MAC Miller. So $ Mac Miller, $ MAC MILLER #5. I hope I said that right. I feel like I was all over the place. I gotta write it down or something for you. Dang, I don't think I got my pen in here. So yeah, $ MAC MILLER #5. That's my Cash App, brother. I don't know how to write it up in here because I know how to write it in when I do StreamYard. No. Take the K off. MAC. Rule is back. No K. MAC MILLER 5. So take the K off. No K in there. Yep, that's it. The rule is back. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you, boss. I appreciate that a ton, man. That's my Cash App, y'all. $ MAC MILLER 5. Thanks, bro. And yeah, Zero is so Zero, the rule is back. He wrote it right there. And I appreciate you, man. I appreciate that. So Lap of Luxury said, yep, 43. It definitely does. If a woman can feel comfortable talking with a man, it makes a difference. Also not yabbering, but holding actual real life conversations. Fact. So that's what I was saying. I was saying, like, when it comes to the art of seduction with an older woman, being able to have good conversation. What I found is that it's a lot of men in different age groups who don't have great conversation skills, and not just having them just to be talking. But again, like she's saying, having real life conversation, meaningful conversation with a woman, feel like, man, this is a great combo. I don't want to get off the phone. You know, a woman is interested when you on the phone with her 2-3 hours, like y'all in high school. Cause I didn't been in my lifetime, I didn't been on the phone with women and they be like, man, I ain't been on the phone like this in a long time. It's a really great conversation. Like, whoa. You know what I mean? Cause you really talking about life, so on and so forth. It's not just conversations just to get that part out the way. Some brothers have conversations just to get that part out the way so they can get the girl draws. That ain't how that work. You know, let me just get this conversation out the way so I can get a draws. We can go on about our business. That ain't gonna get you where you trying to go. Who's going to Walmart, keeping lugs and Shaq shoes? So I remember Birdman had the lugs going crazy. Birdman had the lugs. Oh man, Birdman had the lugs in style for a little minute, didn't he? Golly. Shaq shoes. Man, was Shaq's ever popping? I don't remember in my youth a time when Shaq's was really popping to wear for real. I don't remember it for real. The lugs, Tim. Yeah, if you couldn't get the Tims, you get the lugs, John. You know what I'm saying? That's like when I don't even drink, but I used to hear people say this. If you can't get Hennessy, get that E&J. You know what I'm saying? Get that E&J if you can't get the Hennessy. It's the cheaper version. You got to make something happen. I will say, in my experience, if you're dealing with someone who's set in their ways due to baggage or past hurt, I often run into can be frustrating. Yeah, I'm sure, definitely sure that 100%. Women got the security things on car air fresheners now. Hold on. For sure. Hold on. I'll read some other stuff too. I kind of missed some other comments earlier in the conversation. Oh man, Zero, man, I appreciate that donation, brother. I appreciate it. I got it, man. Thanks so much for that Cash App donation, man. It means a lot to me, family. Man. But yeah, man, it's an art to the seduction thing, man. And I think a lot of brothers have lost their way in it. Shaq made a fortune. He did, though. He made a fortune off them shoes, man, because people were wearing them. If not, even if it wasn't in America, people were wearing them shoes. I saw some peeps wear those, but more with the starberries, because the design actually looked pretty decent for the price. Yeah. We said, what did I say? Conversation ruler nation. Yeah, it does, man. It does. You can have the right conversation. You get that woman, man. You crack some jokes, hee ha ha with her. You go get that woman, man. You know? Get that woman, girl. That girl look at you. She said, where you about to go? You should come over today. You should spend the night over here with me. And then you good. Nah, man. I blame social media for all the socially awkwardness I see around. Yeah, for sure. You know, because you don't really have to talk to nobody in person anymore, you know? When I was younger, I mean, social media came, it really got popping for real. Facebook around the time I was like 15. But I remember being in like 7th, 8th grade, being out, and you like a girl, and the girl, you still have to talk to the girl. You know what I'm saying? We were young though, so I guess it's not as hard person. It still felt hard to me though. I don't care how young I was. That part still felt hard, you know? But yeah, combo, good food, and a little drinky drink. Said a little drinky drink, you said for the evening. Yeah, you know, y'all like the little, you know, combo food. You know, I don't do the drinky drink, John, so I'm going to do a little Sprite on the rocks, a little ginger ale on the rocks for me. And we good. Or the Welch's grape, sparkling grape juice. It's all good. He said anything possible if Drewski had Ruby Rose. Where Drewski got a little bit. Yeah, he funny though. He's a funny guy. Got a little paper too. He hilarious. It's women that'll talk to a dude that's funny. Especially he got a little status too, and he got a little status and he funny. Oh yeah, I done seen it happen. So you already know, bro. Just showing respect. All love, Zero. I appreciate you, man. For real. Ginger ale and lay down. That's the remedy. Listen, if your head hurt, drink some ginger ale, go lay down. You constipated, drink some ginger ale, go lay down. You broke your wrist, drink some ginger ale, go lay down. Broke your foot, drink some ginger ale, go lay down. What? If your arm get caught in a machine at work and you got to get your arm taken off. Drink some, go ahead, had a surgery, drink some ginger ale, go lay down. That I don't know why black folk. And you gotta lay down with it. You just can't. You gotta lay down too. You can't just drink the ginger ale. It only work if you lay down with it. That's the placebo effect. Bianca Hurst, what's going on? That's the placebo effect. That just black folks, we got that down pat. I don't know how that just be magically helping us. Rub on some Vicks after rub Vicks on after the ginger ale, you good. Hey, my grandma used to be giving me that cod liver oil. Oh my, it was so disgusting. It was so nasty. My grandma used to give me that cod liver oil, and it had a nasty aftertaste. If you would burp, you would taste it. Oh, my grandma loved giving me and my sister and them and my cousin some cod liver oil. It was all bad, man. But when all else failed, if we didn't have that cod liver oil, it was drink some ginger ale, go lay down, man. And it's like, it ain't enough ginger in no ginger ale to really be helping you with that. Rub some Tiger Balm. Tiger Balm. Drink some ginger ale, lay down, man. So I put the tussin on it. Nothing worse than to take Pepto-Bismol. It's funny how black folks all over the country have the same remedies. Boy, that Pepto-Bismol, I'll promise you, some black men do not have no like nurturing a little bit. I remember my stomach was hurting me so bad, right? And you know, your father ain't gonna nurture you the way your mama would. I'm at my dad's house. I'm telling my dad my stomach, I'm writhing in pain. You ever had a stomach ache so bad you gotta lay a certain position so it can feel better? Like you gotta lay all type of crazy way just so you would feel a little better. My stomach was hurting me like that, right? I go tell my dad my stomach hurt this early in the morning. My dad is a cable contractor, but he make his own schedule though. So, because he worked for himself, got his own cable business. My dad is not a morning person, so my dad don't schedule early morning jobs. There's like 7, 8 in the morning, I get called my dad, my stomach is really hurting really bad. Can you go give me some medicine? He said, okay, I'm going to get up in a minute, man. Just go lay down for a minute. Go lay down. What? I wanted to throw some water on my father. Not going to lie. I called my stepmother at work. Okay, my stomach is killing me. She, your dad sleep? Let me get him up. Yeah, get him up. Get him up. Man, my dad, before he leave the house, he got to get in the shower. He got to use the bathroom, all of that. We finally get out the door, go get some medicine. Bro, are we going to go get the medicine? I'm throwing up all outside the car. I told him to pull over. I'm getting down. Man, you really sick, huh, man? What, daddy? What? Yeah, boy, I'm in there like, man, crazy. He said I hated that apple cider vinegar when you had a bad cough. Y'all know I ain't never took apple cider vinegar before. I'm trying to think. Have I? No, I don't think so. Like the little bit of sugar on the spoon make it better. Those stomach aches where you be praying to God. Hey, listen. Last year on Valentine's Day, my son got me sick. He had a stomach virus and he stayed, he didn't go to school. And he got me sick. He got his mom sick first, then got me sick as well. Then his sister and my daughter ended up getting sick. But y'all, when I'm talking about, I was throwing up so bad. Throwing up hurt. I hate throwing up. I'm at the toilet. I'm throwing up. I'm talking about like everything. I'm over there. God, please. This is when you be praying. I can imagine a person who drink and they throw up. That's what they be saying at the toilet. I'm God, please. Whatever I done did, man. Whatever I done did wrong, I will fix it. Take this feeling away from me. God, don't let me be in here feeling like this. It was terrible. I'm talking about, I had one of those stomach viruses where your body aching with it. Like, that was some dead boy. What? I'm in there throwing up. And my son was doing it first. He throwing up everywhere. Then when that was over with, man, I was so happy. I say, yo, that I don't wish that on nobody. that sickness that was something different. That was something else, boy. I was in the bed rubbing my stomach, moaning and groaning. That's when you wish you had your mama helping you. That ain't no good at all. But yeah, man. But yeah, black folks all across the nation, we be having the same remedies. We all be having the same stuff, you know. That's why we the same. That's why we one tribe, man. We all be having the same remedies, same stuff to fit to get each other all good. Facing East laughing. Yeah, I remember I had a bad stomach flu in undergrad one winter. Had to take a week off from classes. Even drinking water made me feel like, yeah, that's man. I had the flu at school one time. I'm talking about I was feeling so bad. I'm in there like I called my mama. She can't do nothing for me. She 10 hours away in Chicago. I'm in Mississippi. She gonna ask my boy Melvin, ask Melvin go get you something. I'm looking like, man, I ain't finna ask no other man go get me no. I'm being prideful as hell. It's like my sophomore year. I ain't finna go have him go. No. When I wish I had a girlfriend at school that time, man. Look at Clive, art of seduction. When in doubt, whip it out. That's how you get them charges pressed against you, Clive. That's how brothers get charges pressed against them. That's how brothers be one call away from HR if they at the job doing that. Brothers will be reported to HR expeditiously. Someone got to throw that Hail Mary up. That's what brothers be doing. When they ain't got no game, they try to send a picture of their joint or a video of their joint to the woman and hope that it get her to pay attention to them. It's over with. If the temperature wasn't 103, my ass still had to go to school. Dang! Your mama didn't want playing. Facey say, hey, Mac, what's going on, Facing East? What's up? As soon as I could eat soup and crackers and ginger ale. Like 4 days into my flu, it felt like I was eating a gourmet meal. Yeah, 103, boy, you about to turn into the Human Torch, bro. 103? You about to be Nicolas Cage. You about to be, what's the Knight Rider? Your whole head on fire. At that point, 103, dog. Sure, at that point, you gotta get you gotta get in the ice bath. It's for real. He's a dude about to be you. Oh my God, man. Y'all crazy, man. One of my homies was notorious for that in high school. He would just be hanging out with a girl and would whip it out. He shot 1 for 9. Boy, out here shooting them Ben Simmons numbers. 1 for 9. Oh, he got one. He said as long as he got that one, it worked for him. You know, he said, long as he got right, long as he got that one, it cleared him. He's like, okay, it worked one time. So it gotta be, at some point, it gotta be a good method. Yo Mills, what's your thoughts on Bloodhound Lil Jeff? Do you know, Zero? I don't even know much about him. The little shorties in Chicago drill, I ain't really paid much attention to. I heard about some of the stuff they got going on, but a lot of the shorties in Chicago be crash outs, bro. Just be willing to throw their whole life away to emulate King Von or whoever came before them, or a lot of these other dudes in the street, because it's a lot of other dudes. It's a lot. King Von wasn't the only one like that in Chicago. It's a nice amount of guys like him. They be trying to emulate that, thinking that one day it'll make them legendary, but in the grand scheme of things, they end up leaving life way too early. And leaving a family sick and grieving, and they get the wrong attention. He said, has anyone ever messed with somebody and found out they were married shortly after? Not gonna lie, it hurt when I found out. I can imagine that. Hold on. I ain't never had that happen. I found out somebody was married. No. I can imagine. That's that Carl Thomas. And I wish I never met her at all. Even though I love her so, and she got love for me. I ain't trying to make fun of your pain though, bro. But that's what happened to Carl Thomas in that video. Carl Thomas seen old girl with her family. He was mad. That hurt, man. Especially if you really like the girl. Them lyrics be for real. Maybe in another life, things would be the way we both desired. I can't sing. What do you say? It's a catch 22. Hey, shout out Carl Thomas, man, from Aurora, Illinois, man. That was my joint. I need to get that Carl Thomas sweater he had on. What's up with this topic? What did I miss? No, I was just saying that a lot of men lost the yeah, we all take L's in life, man. We all take L's. I didn't took L's in life several times, bro. I wasn't laughing at you, but I was just thought about that song when it happened with Carl. But yeah, it happens, man. But no, facing East, I was just saying a lot of men are talking about how ain't no good women out here. They can't get no woman, so on and so forth. All these women, they don't want you if you the right type of guy. And I was just like, man, a lot of men they've lost the art of seduction on how to get a woman to be enamored with you, how to have good conversation with the woman, how to be able to, charm a woman by making her laugh, by smelling good when she hug you. When she hug you, you smell so good, she want to take you all in. She want to hug you and squeeze you for a minute, They don't know how to, take care of their hygiene sometimes, They don't know how to be well versed in different type of conversations outside of, I want to have sex with you, So I was speaking on those type of things. Hey, Carl Thomas had them bops, boy. Summer rain. I'm emotional and I can't let go. So, okay, facts. And the art of planning goes a long way of planning. Showing a woman you thinking about her when you go to the store, you don't just pick up something for yourself. You get she like a little certain treat, or she like a certain item from the store. You get a little certain favorite little treat or something from the store. It ain't nothing expensive, but she know you thinking about her. You didn't just go to the store and think about yourself. You had her on your mind. Women like that type of stuff. Man, he was thinking about me. He went to the store. He got this for me because he was thinking about me. They like that. That make them smile. That make their heart little flutter and stuff like that, Clive on here. Clive is talking crazy. Say consistency goes far. Yeah, being consistent. He was singing about the flip side of a chick. What song you talking about? Oh, Carl Thomas. Yeah. Be a good kisser. That goes a long way. Because that didn't help me out a lot in my lifetime. You feel me? That goes a long way. That didn't help me out a lot in my lifetime. I'm not one to brag, but you know what I'm saying? It's an intimacy with the kiss, an art of kissing. Brothers don't like to kiss no more, It is an intimate nature with it, baby. And I learned the art of that as a young man. I don't know, kissing these days ain't the same like it used to be, man. Listen, it still is. Hey, look, man. It is if you make it be like that. If that woman is into you and she's attracted to you, kissing can be very affectionate, very intimate, and intense if you know what you're doing, Hey, look, if you're a good kisser, say catch up by surprise, it works. Okay, do not disagree. Yeah. Hey, you know what I'm saying? If you're a good kisser, it might, I shouldn't say that. It could It could help you lead to somewhere else if you want it to go that way. You know what I mean? If you do, it could. It could. Clive crazy, man. Clive is crazy. He said, I ain't doing no surprise. Oh, I just ain't that. Because Dwight said it was a dude that hopped out the closet on him. It was a surprise. That's what Dwight said happened to him. Or something. That's what they said, Dwight. That's what the dude said happened to Dwight when we was with Dwight Howard. That's crazy, man. Man. Talking about the kitty pop out. That what the dude name was. Kitty or something, wasn't it? Hey, y'all crazy, man. Clive is a fool. To the woman of the chat, have you always liked it when a man kissed you first? Yeah, you know, face says you. As long as that breath doesn't smell like plaque, ain't nothing wrong with practicing with your lady. That's why you got to wash your mouth out. You feel me? You got to brush your tongue, brush the roof of your mouth, brush your teeth for real. You know what I'm saying? I got the mouthwash up in here. Now, this is the off brand. You feel me? Because I got, hey, it worked all the same, though. It worked the same. If you got to swallow a little bit, swallow that. If you got to, yeah, pause. Yeah. You know what I mean? But yeah. You got to drink some of the mouthwash. But you got to brush your teeth, though. Got to make sure your breath fresh. You can't be out here with a funk mouth. I keep travel size spray in my car at all times. Look, Calvin know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? He said, yeah, first moves are smooth. Hey, look, Zero, yeah, if he's smooth with it, it's very appealing. You got to be smooth with it. Yeah, you got to be smooth with it, though. You know, you got to do that Johnny Gill. There you go. There you go. There you go. And here I come. You got to be confident with it, though. You know what I'm saying? Hey, low key, though, I done had a woman kiss me first, though. Hey, look at my mama calling me. Hold on, y'all. She called me about returning my children. 1 second, y'all. You said not Johnny Gill. You said not Johnny Gill, bro. You really are an old man. Yeah, look, that's that from that Boomerang soundtrack I told you. That Boomerang soundtrack. Hey, look, you know that Boomerang soundtrack was fire. Hey, use that R&B music. It works for real. R&B music work. I ain't lying to you. If you like some new school R&B, I can put y'all on the new school R&B songs to use for the girl. He said, bro, you really owe that Johnny Gill. Y'all know that Boomerang soundtrack was fire. You know what I'm saying? That's if you trying to get that, if you trying to get an older woman. If you trying to get the older woman, put on Johnny Gill. There you go. That not gonna work with a girl that's like in her 20s or early 30s. Probably not. But she in her 40s and up, put on that Johnny Gill. There's certain stuff is an acquired taste for a woman of a certain age range. That's like y'all know, women that's 40 and up, that black women that's 40 and up, their favorite ice cream be butter pecan. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I don't do no butter pecan over here. I just don't. But, but, yeah. He said bass and east for me is jazz. For sure. She said Johnny Gill be wine. I only talk about that one song, that There You Go. That was a banger. Say, dang, not trying to hijack, but dog, what was the best movie soundtrack? 50 got busy on that Get Rich or Die Trying soundtrack was fire. It's a lot of the Boomerang soundtrack, Soul Food soundtrack. Some would probably say Waiting to Excel soundtrack. Soul Food soundtrack was fire. It's a lot of, man, that's a great question. That's a really, really great question for real. Rush Hour. Rush Hour had Can I Get Her? Yeah, Bianca. Can I Get Her with Jigga, Ja Rule, and Emil? Rush Hour joint was crazy. And then How Deep Is Your Love with Drew Hill was on there, wasn't it? It's gonna be. How deep is your love for me? Ooh, tell me what it's gonna be. Can you see yourself? Yeah. Nah, I appreciate that assist. I appreciate that alley-oop, Clyde, for real. I really do. Yeah, that Above the Rim soundtrack. Fire. For real. He said Mac been putting in work with these videos. Man, trying to get the content pushed out, man. Trying to get the content pushed out and so I can sit back and enjoy the night. But yeah, that Above the Rim soundtrack was fire though. What's that song on there that was like, you bring the dog out of me? That joint was hard. I like that. One Pain, Tupac Pain song that was on Above the Rim joint too. Death Row them put that Above the Rim soundtrack together. See, Lab of Luxury, I still play the Above the Rim soundtrack to this day. For sure. Space Jam soundtrack, what was on there? Of course, I Believe I Can Fly. And get up, it's time to slam. Now, yeah, Space Jam has some joints on there. What other song was on? I feel like it was some other song that was on Space. I gotta go look at Space Jam soundtrack list. For real. I be liking all different type of music though. I be liking drill music, neo soul. While I listening to Jill Scott the other day, man. Oh, Monica's song that I will cross the ocean for you. For you, I will. Is that was on there, wasn't it? Hit 'em out with JT Money in the play. What? Yeah, it was on there. Shout out JT Money now. Who that? So I look, Calvin, you pushing it. I'm tempted to ask you. It had some good stuff, man. Space Jam was cool. Also the what do you say? Oh man, fancy can't add. Don't act like you were listening to those white big groups late 90s, early 2000s. Who you talking about? NSYNC, Backstreet Boys? Yeah, they was cool. They was cool. Who else you talking about? Give me some other popping white groups from the late 90s, early 2000s. I'm trying to think. You probably gonna have to remind me. I probably don't know the name of some of them songs. But I know it if I hear it though. I won't miss a thing about Aerosmith. Aerosmith has some joints. Man, that hurt. Players Club soundtrack. I don't even remember the Players Club soundtrack like that. I really don't. 98 Degrees. That's Nick Lachey group. Ain't that Nick Lachey group? 98 Degrees. Linkin Park, yeah. Y'all remember the Spice Girls, Mel B? Yeah, that's the one. Mel B, the one Eddie Murphy got pregnant. That was his boo thing for a little minute. Yeah. Spice Girls. I don't know. I don't know that. I don't know. I gotta know. I gotta listen to that song, John. Some of these songs I ain't gonna know the titles of them, but if I hear them, I'm gonna know them. I'll definitely mess with Linkin Park. That's the only type of rock I can listen to. I listen to that. I like that joint on the Mulan soundtrack. What joint is that? Yesterday I was talking about what's the boy name? Bro, what's that song Evan Essence had that was on wrestling? Bring Me to Life? Why that song was the wrestling was having that on the dang y'all know wrestling had that on them little packages they would do. The Evanescence Bring Me to Life, that joint, that would be their little package that they would have for the pay-per-view. That song would be on there. Red Hot Chili Peppers, okay. Coldplay, Maroon 5, yeah. Yeah, yeah, Clive, the falling one. When he that's the falling one. That's what we gonna call it. The falling one. Y'all remember Eminem was falling in the Way I Am video? Now, Clive, that's an Eminem song I like. Until Marilyn Manson popped up on the screen. I'm like, oh, time for me to get the hell up out of here now. Marilyn Manson come up on the screen. I don't think I'm supposed to be in the room. I'm like Cameron. When Cameron came up in Kanye's office, and Kanye had that office in the cave, and it was dark as hell, and Marilyn Manson sitting up in there, hey. Cameron say, Kanye, what the hell going on up in here now? What the hell going on here? Yeah, The Way I Am, his flow on The Way I Am was fire. And that flow on The Way I Am, I like that one. That was fire. Now, that's one of my favorite ones from him. You know I ain't an Eminem guy, but that one I like that one though. Then Marilyn Manson popped up in there, and I'm like, all right, what he got going on now? Hey, I told y'all I used to be watching The Box when I was little. Cause I'm trying to watch my little hip hop music, my little rap music, waiting for my rap video to come on. You go to sleep watching The Box. And when you wake up, some goddamn Marilyn Manson on your TV hollering and screaming about demons and say, turn this shit off now. Devils and stuff on the song. Yeah, it's time for me to get up out of here now. It's just too much demonic talk going on around here. Yeah. Imagine Dragons. Yeah. I like Imagine Dragons. Yeah. What's the little chain smokers? When I was in grad school at Arkansas State, they always used to play that little song. Baby, hold me closer in the backseat of your Rover. All Arkansas State was the PWI, but hey, I'm telling you, Marilyn Manson pop up on that screen. Hey, what the hell going on now? I'd be scared as hell. Get this shit off. Get this off my TV. I hurry up, get the remote real quick. Try to turn the Cartoon Network. Let me get this remote now. That's scary to wake up to in the middle of the night. You say, I can't stand that song, Mills. That Chainsmokers song probably made you, yeah, Marilyn Manson popping up. He got them contacts with his whole eye black. All that. Oh. TRL with Carson Daly. Come on, Calvin, with Lala Velasquez. Before she was Lala Anthony. And Lala she ain't had no booty then. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she was a VJ. A video jockey with Carson Daly. Carson Daly he was a white dude in everything. Then they had the black dude on there, Caduce. You know what I mean? I couldn't tell if Marilyn Manson was a man or woman. Direct effect. Yeah. Caduce. Hey, John, you said Caduce's name as I said it. Soon as I said Caduce, you said it. Yeah. Caduce and Sway. DJ Clue, direct effect. Yeah, man. Let's go, y'all. Y'all was in there watching TV like I was, man. You know what I'm saying? My daddy was the cable plug, so I was watching all that. I was watching The Real World with Anissa, and then was on there in Chicago. That's when I found out what a lesbian was, because Anissa was one. And or bisexual. She was bisexual or something. I was like, whoa. I was like 7, 8 years old. I shouldn't have been watching that. I was like 8 years old. But I was like, wow. Eminem fans are definitely the worst. Said Blind Fury made his debut then. Yeah, Cloud, it's fair to say definitely top 10, just not the same anymore. Clive know I don't be listening to Marshall Mathers music. He know I don't. But the way I am was fire though. That was fire. I had to sneak watch Midnight Love and Uncut. Ludacris P popping video. The first time I saw that, I was like, ooh wee. But when I saw Tip Drill, it changed my life. Yeah, Blind Fury was going crazy. I don't even know if y'all remember this. Back in the day, it's a Chicago rapper named Bo Deal. Back in the day, Bo Deal was on 106 and Park. He was chopping dudes up in the freestyle battles, and he got eliminated for cursing one time on there. This is this is back in the day. This might have been like 05, 04, 05. Bo Deal was from Chicago. And I was like a Chicago dude on there. Bo was on there rapping. Well, maybe I'll go to school next year. Maybe next year. Your life just passing you by. Hey, yeah, you remember my dude from the Everest commercial? He ain't even go to the school. They ain't that man. Uncut was a vibe now. Head down. Ain't vibing. What? I'm gonna be listening to that after I get off here. Hey, that was them joints now. Besides Biggie and Pac, who are some hip hop acts who passed but you feel would have been uber successful, significant to the culture if they hadn't? It's a great question. Hip hop acts that passed away that I feel like would have been significant to the culture. Look at it, talking about dude was really proof. You crazy. That's a great question, man. XXX Tentacion. He was pretty big. He probably would have been occupying that lane that Playboy Cardi and them occupy now. I wasn't big into his music, but I seen the impact. I seen how big of a fan base he had. Trying to think of anybody else. I'm really trying to think of anybody else for real. Oh, Snoop, Lil Snoop, yeah. Lil Snoop, yeah. XXX Tentacion, he would have had that Juice WRLD, I would say. Juice WRLD got very big. But I think he got even bigger in his passing after his demise. He got even bigger. So Juice WRLD, yeah, Juice, he was big though. Yeah, he was big. For sure. Love them Disney Channel made for TV movies on Saturday night. What? Calvin, you was watching Xenon Girl of the 21st Century. You was watching the Alley Cat Strike Back. You was watching Under Wraps. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not a Juice. Listen, Juice WRLD from here. I wasn't a big Juice WRLD fan, but I told y'all I don't really like emo music like that. That's not really my thing. So, I really couldn't connect to it the way the younger kids did. But I recognize the impact he had. A lot of younger kids and people my age vibe with his music. I'm not gonna even just say younger. People my age did, Susie Q, oh my God, he brought up all of them. Johnny Tsunami, for real. King Von, yeah, Von would have been bigger for sure. He got big, but he would have been bigger for sure. In that short time span, he did get big, a humongously crazy follower. Hocus Pocus, yeah. I also think Pop Smoke was starting to shake things up a bit. How long you been on? Man, too long, man. I've been on here for an hour and 30. I'm finna get off this thing, man. I gotta eat me some food and ease my mind into the night, my brother. LA Capone. Oh, shout out to Chicago, Illinois, man. Yeah, LA was nice, man. LA was nice, man. Shout out to them boys on 60th and Calumet, man. 60th and King Drive, rather. Well, no, 60th and Calumet. 60th and Calumet. 660th and Calumet. Calumet. So, yeah. There was a dude named Lil P. I remember him. I didn't listen to the music, but I remember him. Phantom of the Megaplex. My date with the president's daughter. The president's daughter was all right, man. Will Friedle. The joint was fire, man. My date with the president's daughter. My date with the president's daughter. Oh, yeah. But it was so easy to make Disney songs. I could have made some bops for Disney. Up, up, and away with the black family. And the only boy was like, Encanto took their story from up, up, and away. My boy didn't have no powers. He was the only one that didn't have the powers. From the black family, man. Calvin Booker, that's my movie, man. I generally think Left Eye would have been bigger than TLC as a group eventually. Her hands were in everything. Now, for real. Famous Jed Jackson. That's my guy. Also a brother of Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity. But yeah, Jed Jackson was the man. Jed Jackson was the dude. Boy, that's why there's only two black men I wanted to be on TV when I was younger. I wanted to be the famous Jed Jackson and Will Smith. I'm in there like swimwear. Lindsay Lohan had that movie called The Parent Trap, I believe. The Parent Trap. That's when I thought Lindsay Lohan had a twin sister for real. You know? Because of that movie. Yeah, man, shoot. But hey, y'all, I'm finna get off this thing so I can eat me some food real quick. I appreciate everybody that got on here today. I appreciate the donations that I got. It really mean a lot to me, y'all. Thank y'all so much, man. I appreciate all the love y'all been showing me. I appreciate y'all hopping on when I get on at the last minute. It mean a lot to me, y'all. So thank y'all so much. Keep putting out this content for y'all. Everybody stay blessed, man. And I'm gonna get up with y'all a little later, man. I appreciate y'all. Peace.